Texas natural gas suppliers, who were most responsible for the power grid failure last year, now have until December 1st to prepare for extreme weather. Today, the Railroad Commission set first of its kind rules for those facilities which aim to keep your lights on. But critics say it'll be too easy for oil and gas companies to get around the new requirements. KENS 5 reporter Matt Houston explains why.
Texas natural gas suppliers must now wrap their pipes in a final step toward correcting problems which led to rolling blackouts last year. 1/3 of Texas's electricity production depends on reliable natural gas flow.
This rule is about preparation. It's about planning for the unknown. It's about communicating.
But new rules don't set specific goals for weatherization. There is no gold standard facilities must meet. Instead, state inspectors will decide whether suppliers are prepared on a case-by-case basis, effectively asking you to trust their assessments.
Of course, we won't know until we have a weather event. And, with any luck at all, this is going to get us through that.
Energy expert Ed Hers says the rules represent an improvement. In theory, oil and gas companies that don't prepare face fines of up to $1 million. But watchdogs worry penalties won't get that high.
Thank you.
The Railroad Commission oversees these oil and gas companies, and its elected members often take campaign donations from the corporations they're supposed to regulate.
We're going to have to see how the Railroad Commission decides to enforce the rule. That's 12 months, 18 months down the road.
The legislature held power plants to a higher standard. They were required to weatherize before this previous winter, and the Public Utility Commission fined 8 companies that didn't follow its rules $7.5 million. They've set the standard, but remember, Public Utility Commission is appointed, unlike the Railroad Commission, which of course is elected. We're live on the Northwest Side. I'm Matt Houston, KENS 5.
Thank you, Matt.